Please remember that all the opinions in the show are those of the host and should only be taken as food for thought. We're in no way telling you to do anything. Everything is kept anonymous for the safety of the listeners and no information is shared to anyone else. If you are easily offended by people's opinions or views, then thank you for making it this far, but this is not the podcast for you, so see you later. And please enjoy the rest of the show. So this listener says, two great men. A lot of people start their emails with that. I enjoy it. That's good. Since I discovered you guys a week or so ago, I've been listening non-stop while at work, which is hopefully your worker understanding because we have some terrible things we say on here. I've had a terrible dating record so far. I'm 25 and I've been with two girls in that time. One was a trauma-inducing moment. I went on a first date last year and it went really well and we carried on for drinks after. I stayed at hers and had a night of drunken, sloppy sex. It was always good. I ended up passing out eventually and woke up to her beating the shit out of me, almost literally, because I had shat the bed while I was asleep.
Oh, man.
She was mortified and kicked me out. I'd offered to get her some new bedding via text the next day, and she never replied. So that being the last real interaction with a woman, it's left me feeling very stressed about dating again. There's a girl in my class that I'm really keen on, but she doesn't seem to know I exist. Do you have any suggestions on how I can get her attention? Thank you so much.
Don't shit in her bed.
That can't be helped, man. Like, if he's had way too much, I don't even know what they had on their date. I would never advise going for a curry on a first date and then having loads of drink. That would definitely shit yourself.
Like that at all. Or any like kind of, or like any rare meat is not a good option either.
That always reminds me of the train spotting I brought up before, where he shits the bed because he's on loads of fucking Charlie.
Yeah.
And he scoops the bed enough and he brings it down to put it in the washing machine and they have a fight and it flings the shit all over the breakfast table. Well done for offering to pay for the bed. And I wouldn't have. I would have been like, that's a bad one.
Never have been heard of again.
No.
Never have been heard
I may have, like, if I had some change in my pocket, left it on the side and then vanished. Leave my taxi fare there. Be like, shit, I'm walking home now.
Fucking hell. It like...
I think she could have let him shower.
Happen. These things fucking happen.
Get a shower before he leaves.
Well, I would hope she offered him one.
I don't think she would have done. I bet he'd, like, shut up his back.
Oh... Like a toddler.
That's another walk of shame. That's the man's walk of shame. Shitting yourself and having to walk home.
Oh man, there was so many close times, especially around the times I went to festivals and that. And I was like on Imodium for like 3 days and come off of it, and I was like a fucking wind tunnel for the next couple of days where I was just getting absolutely molested on the toilet.
Mate, I was going for a week the other day and I was like, I need a fart. And you know when you like push it, but then your arse sort of like, oh, that's not a fart, and you have to quickly squeeze it back. That's what I was like the other day. I was like, shit.
Learning from that experience, be careful what you consume and when you're going dating. That is like your main thing. Try and keep it minimal. Avoid like diuretics like coffee or tea or stuff like that. I don't know, man. Like, you might have to go and get yourself tested and see if it...
That's not the question he's asking though, Jane. We're fixated on him shit in the bed.
Yeah, true. That's all I can think about, poor lad.
If it comes to like class, you need to introduce yourself, right? There's no point just sitting there and hoping she turns around and fucking smiles at you. That's some movie bullshit that never fucking happens.
No, you're not fucking Peter Parker and she's not Mary Jane.
No, but then I'm not going to say to you when she's with a group of mates, fucking run into the middle of it and just start shaking around like a mental person. Like if, you're in like the canteen, I don't know what you're doing, and she's there getting lunch and you're getting lunch, or you see her somewhere, and just introduce yourself, you know what I mean? Like if she's at the bus stop, be like, oh, you're in my class at school, we do blah, blah, blah together. my name's Thing, just to get it going. You know what I mean?
See, this was my problem a lot in school, or college.
What, you were
Is
too loud
I
that
would
everyone knew
act
you
up.
were there? Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah.
And I would try to be funny and say stupid shit and like say stupid shit to teachers and take the piss out of a teacher or say just for if I got a laugh out of the girl that I fancied at the time, I'd be a happy man.
Yeah,
And that would be my way of attracting attention. And I don't think I would be much different now, to be honest, if I was to end up down doing that same situation again.
I think I'd be worse now than I was when I was younger.
I think I would definitely be worse because I would be so out of the game, it'd fucking hurt.
Oh, this fucking chair is so uncomfortable.
Mate, my back's killing me right now.
Just two old men on a podcast. The yeah, you'd be surprised how much introducing yourself makes a difference.
Yeah,
because like
confidence.
Yeah, and then when she comes into class, she'll then see you in class, and then you can start, waving, or you can go over and say hello, and then she'll make more conversation with you and stuff like that. But you just need to get that initial, so she knows you exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be anything amazing. You don't have to think of a chat line. You just need to introduce yourself.
Play it cool, man.
Yeah.
Play it cool. Don't be too thirsty. If you've got like them puppy dog eyes on, and you're looking like that she's gonna like absolutely tear you apart, then she's not gonna be attracted to you. I think you need to kind of like say, "Oh yeah, we're in the same class. I'm Jamie, whatever," and then
leave it
nod at her in the class the first time, and don't say fuck all to her at all. And then, as time goes on, just open up more dialogue.
Yeah. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong at all. Like, I was reading this thing that like when you speak to someone, you got to speak slowly, because the quicker you speak, the less confidence people think you have. When you listen to me when I do like bits on here, like when I'm looking at Jamie and I don't think it's going well, I speed up just to get it going.
Yeah.
Because Jamie gives me these dead fish eyes, and I'm just like, you're a cunt. So like, don't try and impress her or anything like that. Just have something simple to say. Go up, you know what I mean? Be confident, and then just start going from there. But this is fucking 2024. Is it 3 or 4?
24.
I'm pretty sure you've probably got a fucking Instagram, a Facebook, and a TikTok and that right now. So you already know what she's interested in. That's always a good fucking starter. You even probably know where she's going to be at the weekend.
Yeah, true.
I would be. If I was in school right now, I'd be like in class, under the desk, trying to figure out everyone's fucking Instagram. I'd be like, oh, that's her Instagram. Oh yeah, I know what she's going to be this weekend. I'd be a proper fucking stalker.
Yeah, you figure out what like bands are into and stuff, and start playing it out loud and shit.
Start wearing band T-shirts they like to start introducing it.
Really
I've got 2 tickets.
Like bands from like Latin America or something.
Yeah, no one's ever heard of, but you somehow heard of now. You're at home fucking memorizing the lines, the lyrics of their top 5 songs. But yeah, it's that simple, man. Like, when you're in school, there's stages that always make me laugh, and I've said to it before because it was a skit by Greg Davis, and it was like, when you're younger, when you get to sort of like born to 12, you don't give a fuck, right? You say whatever you fucking want, you don't give a shit. When you get to high school and you get to like up to like 20, mid-20s, you're like, the shit I say people remember now, and they take the piss out of me for it, so I've got to be careful what I say. So you're really careful, you don't go up to people, you don't, and then once you got past 25 and you get to a point like me and Jamie, I couldn't give a fuck. I'm on a podcast right now, and the stuff you guys know about me, my fucking family doesn't even know about. The world knows more about me now. I couldn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm old and no one gives a fuck about a 36-year-old man. No one gives a shit. So you're not going to die if she says, go away and stuff like that. Just go up and introduce yourself, man. You'll be fine. And if not, there's another email coming our way. We're happy about it.
Honestly, a little bit of playing up in the classroom won't hurt either.
Yeah, I know I did that. I went to back to college. I can't remember what I was doing for like a week. And all I did was get stoned on the breaks and then just heckle people in class, and I left. Why not? Don't want to be there anyway. But good luck, man. You can do it. That first step is always the scariest one.